Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are serving you some Amethyst Glamour for the red carpet. And this tutorial is very special because we're going to be concentrating on one brand, and that is Marc Beauty. So if you want to know how I got this Amethyst Glamour, then keep on watching. Going ahead with this primer from Marc Jacobs. This is the Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. It's a mouthful. So we're just gonna apply it all over the face. At this point, I've already allowed the moisturizer to sink into my skin. And just massage it. Don't forget that. I am in between shades right now. My original shade for the Remarkable foundation is Honey Deep. But because I have not been under the sun in ages, I also have Beige Light. But it's too light. So we are going to be mixing both shades over here, the back of my hand. And we are going to be using my Woman by Anna brush. Actually, yeah, we're going to be mixing that. We're gonna make our own shade. Alright. Alright, we're gonna be doing, obviously, to the center of the face. We're gonna start there. All the way to the bridge of the nose. Because this is a very full coverage foundation, guys. Less is more. Actually, I think I put a little bit too much, but we can always spread it so it's not gonna look cakey. See, the foundation is so beautiful over top of a well moisturized and well primed face. Now, even if this is a full coverage foundation, I think that with the proper blending, it still can look like your skin. As you guys can see, I am not putting any drops. Normally I would put my oil from Laura Mercier to thin out the foundation, but we are gonna be as organic as possible today. Only Marc Jacobs. Well, for the most part, because I don't have their powder. I think I've been looking for a Marc Jacobs powder, but apparently it's being reformulated, therefore it's not at Sephora. There we go. I'm going to link the review that I did on the Marc Jacobs foundation and concealer. I did it last year. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys to see. Alright, so this is the foundation. It says it's full coverage, but it's still so beautiful. It feels up close. I'm looking at the mirror right now. It still looks very natural. At this point, if you guys want to add a little bit more, you can do so. Maybe just a little bit here. I think that this is absolutely buildable, because even if there's already one layer of foundation, I can still go back just on areas where I think I need a little bit more coverage and add a little bit more without it looking cakey. So I'm looking closer into the mirror that I have over here. It honestly still looks very beautiful. It looks radiant, and it looks like your skin. There you go. Alright guys, we are back, and this is the concealer. We are just going to put it on the back of my hand to warm it up, because like what I said, this is very emollient. In case you guys are wondering, I'm in the shade number 4. So just gonna go scoot a little closer. It's really thick, look at that. So that's why putting on an eye cream is extremely important when you're working with products like this. I think I've mentioned to you guys that I like to leave on the products on my skin for a little bit, so that it has time to blend in, and then the natural warmth of my body is just going to melt the products even more. It's going to make it easier to blend onto the face beautifully. So now Marc Jacobs, not that I know of, does not have cream contour, so we're not gonna do cream contouring today. We're gonna be just doing powder contour. And he doesn't have, or again, I'm not so sure, I don't think he has a shimmery highlight in powder form, but I have the liquid one, so that's what we're gonna be using today. Guys, have you seen Van Gogh Alive in Abu Dhabi? If not, you guys need to see it, but they said that they're going to be going to Dubai, at the Dubai Design District, so watch out for that. It's such a beautiful show, so beautiful that I actually bought the book with the DVD. It's such a nice exhibition. Also on the sides of the mouth. You guys know the drill already by now. I like to take my damp beauty blender and then spray it with a little bit of a primer, and this is the one from Catrice. Thank you, BB Dana, for your gift. And I just like to spritz on the setting spray. This provides a little bit of luminosity and thins out the concealer a little bit more. This is very helpful if you have dry skin and dry under eye area. So we're just going to be blending it. And you know guys, you know the drill. Just press the concealer on. There you go. Hold on a second. This always keeps on. There you go. Please keep focused. One under eye blended. And I like to set the under eye almost immediately after blending. And since I don't have the powder, we're going with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in medium. This is one of the most finely milled powders I've ever had in my life. It's beautiful. So we're just gonna set the under eye, and then we're gonna go back with the beauty blender, and we're gonna blend the other side. Press, press, press. Beautiful. If you guys can see it up close, you know, it's like it covered your dark circles, yet it doesn't look too much, you know. then we're gonna go ahead with the Charlotte Tilbury powder again. This is just my Woman by Anna brush, and we're just gonna lightly set the under eye. Right onto the sides of the mouth. Press. Okay, now we're gonna set the sides of the nose and the sides of the mouth, because we have to highlight with a liquid highlighter, so I'm not gonna be powdering the rest of the face yet. So we're just setting the under eye. Here you go. The sides of the nose and the sides of the mouth. Alright, okay. I'm gonna be using my ring finger to apply the liquid highlighter on the high points of my face. If you guys get, that's a lot of product, yeah. Alright, we're gonna be applying that over there, and we are going to take another damp beauty blender, but this time it's a smaller one. I like this one. I think I've already told you guys how much I like this beauty blender. And we are just going to blend. You can also use your finger if you like. There you go. We're gonna add a lot of luminosity and glow with this product. It's beautiful. See? It's gorgeous. What I like to do is go back and forth, and then just like see if I need to add a little bit more. It's always easy to add more than to remove excess product. Yeah, most especially if you're working with products that are so pigmented, go easy and add more as you go on. So now we're gonna go to the other side, just the high points. We're gonna be highlighting the cheekbones, guys. This is the cheekbones. There's something there. Go back and forth. Just bounce it. Such a beautiful luminosity to the face without being in your face, you know what I mean? Okay. It's so beautiful, look at that. It is gorgeous! I love this highlighter. I haven't used this in a long time. We're just gonna put on the bridge of the nose over here. You don't want to just like put a dot on the tip of the nose. I like the bridge to be highlighted. Isn't that gorgeous? And I also like to put on a little bit on the chin and a little bit on top of the lip. Okay, at this point, the base is almost finished. We're just going to powder the entire face, and we're going to do some contouring with powder. So it's very luminous, very skin-like. Up close, it's really, really beautiful, guys. You see, and we're going to be using the Marc Jacobs. This is a huge bronzer. This is Tantric. It's going to take you years to finish this bronzer. I'm not kidding. So we are going to be using my Woman by Anna brush, and we are just going to add warmth into the skin. like what I said earlier, the outside perimeters of the face. So I like to start high up into the cheekbones. Like what I was telling you guys, there has to be no lines between your contour. If you're using blush, there's no line separating your contour, your blush, or your bronzer, and then the highlight. They all have to blend beautifully together. No lines. And like what I always do, I always film in front of natural light, so when I go out, I'm not gonna be so surprised, oh my god, it's so unblended. So for me, it doesn't matter if I'm going on to the red carpet or going to the office. I like to apply my makeup in front of natural light. So I like to start bronzing my skin high up here and then go up like that. See? No lines. If you want to add, like what I said, I don't contour my forehead. Instead, I actually like to add warmth into it. Just outside perimeters of the face. Add a little bit more bronzer if you like. High points of the face, the chin, the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the forehead. Very, very sparingly, guys. And here too. There you go, guys. This is the Marc Jacobs Skin Finished. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Even though the foundation says it is full coverage, I believe that my skin still feels and looks natural, looks radiant. It looks very, very beautiful. We are going to be using the Frivoluxe palette from Marc Jacobs. It's with rich colors. I actually used this for Dana's premiere, and since it's my birthday month, I thought that why not use the color of my birthstone. We'll scoot a little closer. That way you guys can see also the skin, how beautifully blended it is, and we are going to do the eyes together. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Marc Jacobs primer, and you know the drill, it's just my synthetic brush. We're gonna go for a smoky eye today because what I did last week was, you know, pretty classic, neutral eyes and light lips and then dark lips. So we're gonna go slightly edgy today. Alright, we're just gonna apply the primer, not just all over the lid, guys, but we're gonna apply the primer all over the eye and then on the lower lash line as well. So if you have if your eyes have the tendency to water, you can prevent any eye product from moving around. So we're just gonna use excess just on the tip of the brush. Apply it on the lower lash line. We're gonna be using the most vibrant shade, which is this one all over the lid, this eyeshadow. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna apply this deep purple all over the lid. Don't be scared. It's a process. Trust me. It will all make sense afterwards. We're gonna concentrate the darkest shade on the lid. Here you go, guys. Don't be scared. Like what I said, it's a process. Yeah. And on the tip, just go back to the same shade. Tap off the excess. We're just gonna line the lower lash line. What are you making us do? All right. I'm gonna go with my blending brush and just softly blend. Once you're happy and satisfied that there are no more lines, it actually is pretty like that. And we're gonna go with slightly tapered brush, also from my line, and we're gonna go with this shade here, slightly gray, because you need to have a gradient. And we're gonna apply this color over here, because the rest, all of the shades that I use, they're matte. I don't mind using a shimmery brow bone color. Normally I like to go with a matte one and keep the tear ducts a little sparkly, but since all of these shades are matte, I don't mind going with a matte brow bone color. See? And then just go on to blend further. It's as simple as that. And then you can go back to the shader brush and then apply the same color that you applied on the brow bone and the tear ducts. Yeah, it's a very simple eye makeup. Hey guys, so we are gonna finish the eye look. I like to use brown pencils when I'm going for a colored smoky eye, especially if it's violet, because violet or purple complements brown eyes. And even though it is smoky, I want to have like a touch of softness into it. And as you all know, I love Brownie from Marc Jacobs as well. All right, lashings of mascara to make our lashes look luscious. So we're going to be using my Marc Jacobs lip liner, and this is in Slow Burn. Right, it's a beautiful neutral shade. I think it's perfect for the eye look. Yes, and this is also in the shade Slow Burn. I'm just gonna put it in the center, and then over top, one of my favorite glosses of all time. I have like two. One is from Buxom White Russian, and this is number 2. This is from Marc Jacobs again, from the shade is Sugar. And we're just going to put it over top. Look at that. Beautiful. It smells like mint. Oh. Just over here. Thank you for joining me yet again for this red carpet series, and I hope you guys like this look. If you aren't a part of the family yet, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you'll be alerted on all of my upcoming videos. There will be loads to come, trust me guys. It's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to share everything that I need to share with all of you. So from my home to yours, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Mwah. Bye!